How important was this operation? On this day in history, February 19th, 1945, the U.S. Marines and U.S. Navy landed on the Japanese island of Iwo Jima, starting the launch of Operation Detachment. Although a barren island, the American military believed it was prime real estate to build airfields that they could use to launch bombing raids on the main island of Japan. Almost a year earlier, the Americans began applying pressure on the Japanese defense of the island. Raiding with B-24 and B-25 bombers, it was the longest pre-invasion bombardment of the Second World War and was necessary because of the extent of Japanese fortifications. In addition, the Americans sent underwater demolition teams to do recon. When the Japanese fired upon them, it gave away many of their secret gun positions, allowing the Americans to plan accordingly. On the morning of February 19th, U.S. Marines began their amphibious landings on the island. As they arrived, 7 Japanese battalions opened fire on them. By that evening, 1,800 Marines had been wounded and over 550 were dead. Undeterred, the Americans fought to capture Mount Suribachi, taking 4 more days and incurring additional casualties. This victory marked a key defeat for the Japanese defenses. The battle lasted 4 more weeks, becoming one of the bloodiest in the Pacific theater, with American casualties exceeding Japanese losses by a ratio of 3 to 2. While most Japanese casualties were killed in action, around 3,000 continued to hide and resist in the island's cave system. Although the invasion remained controversial, the lessons learned on Iwo Jima served as a guideline for the future Battle of Okinawa and other planned invasions that would have occurred if the Pacific War continued. As we look back on the battle, Joe Rosenthal's photograph for AP of the 6 Marines raising the American flag on Mount Suribachi will always be an iconic photo of the Second World War. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.